Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. Hope you all have been enjoying your week so far. Today I wanted to bring you guys some Poppy Taric. I know apparently I haven't covered this deck yet, which is kind of funny because it's been a deck that's been running around now for the past like 2 months or so. So the idea with Poppy Taric is that you're able to really benefit from both champions' abilities, right? So Poppy is able to buff up all of your challengers, while Taric is able to synergize because of the double rallies that you can get from Taric copying Golden Ages or copying Relentless Pursuit. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, when you use Golden Ages or Relentless Pursuit on a Taric, you get the first rally, right? And you attack, and because rally copies the last spell that you use on him, you will get to rally again. So sometimes you can attack 3 times in a single turn if you already have the attack token, right? So you attack token, you do your regular attack, then you do Golden Ages, and then you attack again, and then you attack one more time with the third rally, with the second rally. Or even in a defensive turn, it means that you can attack twice. This is really nice because sometimes if you high roll and you get Taric and Poppy in the field at the same time, it means that you can literally turbo level Poppy really easily, which can get out of control very quickly. The rest of the deck is kind of a lot of supporting units, really taking advantage of your Demacia value by getting a lot of challengers and taking advantage of some of the Targon spells to be able to keep your units alive. So challenger-wise, we play triple Fleet Feather, we play triple Broadwind, we play triple Protege, right? Protege is really good because it can get buffed up with Poppy, so that's why Protege is kind of like a staple in a lot of Poppy decks. So those 3 are like our main challengers that would allow us to remove the opponent's blockers and get favorable trades. To combine with that, we play triple Brightsteel. I know she got nerfed, but she's still very good at synergizing with challengers and being able to get them barrier, or sometimes you can get barrier to a Poppy so that Poppy can stay alive, because her health can be a little bit low sometimes. We play Sculpture to be able to give health to all our challengers and our champions, and Esmus does the same thing as well. He's able to give a +1/+1 to any unit that's gonna be supported with him. And the reason why Esmus I think makes a little bit more sense in this deck is because the Esmus can synergize with the Taric leveler, right? So Taric needs to see units getting targeted or support, and he also synergizes with the Mountain Sojourner. So Mountain Sojourners has a support ability that it grants a support ally +2/+2, and if that ally also has support, it will grant the next one also +2/+2. So there's some crazy chains where you can have Sojourner giving +2/+2 to an Esmus, which means that the Esmus gets +2/+2, and the next unit that Esmus is supporting gets +3/+3. So that's kind of why I like Esmus in this deck. It also means that you can put your challengers out of removal range because of the +1/+1 to the Chime. Architect, kind of similar thing. The support synergizes with the Taric and the Mountain Sojourner, and the Architect can be really good. Kind of serves as like a different Brightsteel protector because it can synergize really well with your challengers. A lot of your challengers all like the additional health, so it ends up becoming really good in that regards. And then yeah, obviously Mountain Sojourners is just there for the support ability. And then Poppy and Taric are our main champions and kind of like our main win conditions. You're either winning through a level of Poppy or you're winning through a Taric with the rally combo. In terms of spell, it's just a lot of supporting spells. Pale Cascade, Sharpshot are both there to kind of keep our units alive. Pale Cascade can synergize as well with Taric to kind of give us a double draw, which a lot of times can be really necessary. Bastion to protect against vengeance, and then the rallies are like our main spells, obviously to be able to level up both of our champions and just get a lot of favorable trades and put a lot of pressure on the opponent. The deck is a straight up Demacia beatdown deck, as like the the most simpler form of that, where you just summon a bunch of units, play units on curve, and then just win through beating them down, challenging them, and doing the rally. Straightforward like that. As always, if you like our content, please make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We usually post LOR videos every single day, but this week I'm on vacation on a work trip, so you will not see videos every day. You'll see it once every other day. But anyways, aside from that, you can stay for the end of the video for some mulligan tips. I'll see you all in a little bit. Enjoy the games. In this matchup, we'll be going against Aphelios Viktor, right, which is one of those popular decks right now. We do need a lot of early blockers. Usually that's the way that I have found that we're able to win this matchup. Honestly, second Taric is kind of tempting. The Targon's blessing is actually really good. However, I think because we ended up getting the early blockers, I think we're just gonna go play on curve here, which looks really good at the moment. We even get the Sculpture now, so maybe we actually don't even play the Broadwind until later. So we can go Fleet Feather. So then we can do Sculpture here and start setting up my units becoming really big. We can do the Protege next turn, which I think is better. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind taking this trade right now because I'm always blocking this with the Fleet for the Tracker. Honestly, the scariest part of his deck is Aphelios. So Aphelios is the scariest part of their deck. Aftershock. That's a very early Aftershock. Okay, we'll go ahead with the Protege. Protege is not able to kill Aphelios, but we can still get good trades here, and the opponent is still not able to do anything. If we draw Poppy, Poppy's pretty good, but I think it's going to be Taric anyways. Let's force the opponent to have to get excited. The fact that they use the Aftershock, like, they either need to have the get excited or have the second Aftershock to be able to punish this Poppy. Doesn't have it. Doesn't have it, so we just go like this. I don't even care about putting this at 1 HP. So now this is going to be vulnerable to a Mystic Shot, which I'm guessing is what they're trying to go for. However, we can protect it with the Bright Steel, right? And make sure that the Poppy stays alive for 1 more turn. So the opponent will have to open up with a Mystic Shot here. A Vice not enough. I kind of have a hunch. No. I was thinking the Broadwind, but I think I like the Architect. I have a hunch, again, this is just there so that the opponent is not able to actually do... I like the Architect a lot, to put our Poppy at a healthier amount. Because if we keep Poppy healthy, I don't think the opponent is ever beating us. We even get to kill his Victor. Do we lose the Challenger? Yes. I think it's fine, though. Because I think Poppy's going to be the one that wins us the game here. So Poppy's now is at 5 HP, right? Which means that she will not die. Opponent could have Get Excited plus Mystic. Okay, well, it's just a Mystic. So he's going to try to just kill our Poppy next turn then, potentially. That's a suit up is a tech that I haven't seen, that I still get surprised every time I see people playing it. I still get very surprised about it. Oh, of course it draws the elusive. Well, I think we were okay until the opponent just top deck into an elusive like that. So I think now we're like in a little bit of trouble, right? I mean, not top deck until they got the elusive. So now they could have the Winding Light here because they have exactly 7 mana and they'll be able to win the game or get very close. At the very least, it's going to force a lot of blocks out of us. So it's going to be the Augment into the Winding Light. Now, we do have double white, a Bright Steel Protector, which is pretty good. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do this. We know that the opponent is going to do the Winding Light here. Like 100% of the time. Yeah, go ahead. There we go. Cool. Now, if we're going to do like this, I do think it's very important for us to keep our Broadwind alive. So we're going to go like this. I don't think Poppy's as necessary. Sorry, I don't think Taric is as necessary as the Broadwind is. I don't agree with this attack by the opponent. I think opponent just kind of did it the wrong way. Because we're still able to block and survive, right? Like, why pull the Taric? Why not force me to have to block with Taric somewhere else? Yeah, that makes more sense like this. Like, this way you guarantee that you kill the Taric. Keep your unit alive. We block here. If opponent has a Mystic Shot, we get punished. But if they have a Mystic Shot, we always lose to it anyways. So if the opponent has a Mystic Shot, we always lose to it anyways. Poppy's going to level up on the next turn, right? So since Poppy's going to level up, do we actually need to... No, I cannot die to a Get Excited. I think we just go like this. I think it's too risky to die to a Get Excited. Right? Here we clear almost his whole board. I guess he keeps 3 units. But he's going to have to block with... I mean, the Victor's going to die to the Broadwind, right? So the Victor's going to die to the Broadwind. Poppy levels up. We're pushing a ton of damage here. And we get the rally on top of it. So we're able to kill like this. Opponent doesn't have a way to kill Poppy. And we have the rally to finish it up. We're not in range of dying to Get Excited or Mystic. Opponent will have to have a lot more to be able to kill us there. If they get greedy and try to save their Viktor, then we can always just rally and win the game. Okay, they decided to just get rid of all the units. That's cool with me too. Opponent's down to 3 spells, 3 cards, sorry, and we're able to win. Yeah, this is so scary. I don't want to do the rally now. No, I think we do the rally, right? What can the opponent have for what can the opponent have gotten there? I think we always do the rally. Here. Yeah, okay, perfect. No, because we do it on the Poppy to make sure that the Poppy stays alive, because she's the one that has the double impact. Because a thermal wouldn't have been enough to kill her, right? With the rally on it. I was trying to see what they could have gotten from the Financier that could potentially stop us. But I don't think there was a lot of things they could have gotten there. A lot of outs. The scary part would have been Aphelios, because then he could have been able to face into the Graviton. But because they didn't go Aphelios, we were fine to just commit the rally right there. So GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Field of Rush, which, as we showed in Monday's video, should do pretty bad against kind of like these rally type decks, because we can just rally when they tap out of resources to be able to kind of kill them. Now, this is interesting here, because I don't know how good the Protege actually is, and I also don't know if Taric is actually supposed to be kept. But the reason that I like Taric here is because it threatens the double rally, right? So if you have a Taric, you're able to double rally with Taric. So I think I need to keep the Taric and just hope that I draw into the rally later on. We draw the Sculpture, which is actually pretty good because we can combine it with the Broadwind. And then we play Taric on turn 4. So we have our turn 2, 3, 4 play, and then even turn 5 if we get that far. Which obviously we will. I don't know why I said if. But we might change our turn 5 play depending on the rest of our draw, right? So Bell Cascade is not bad either. So we can go like this first. Opponent has no way to kill this right now. We can do Broadwind second. We can Pell Cascade once we had Taric on the field, so that we can potentially get 2 draws and try to draw into that rally that we talked about. Opponent could potentially just go. Okay. I think we're still willing to attack like this. I mean, I forgot that this wasn't the Challenger, by the way, for a second. I think we're still willing to attack like this. The only downside is that we don't push it 2 damage, right? Compared to if this card had Challenger, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I do think I like going for the Pell Cascade, by the way. I think I like going for the Surgeoneer Pell Cascade combo next turn. Now, opponent could go ahead and do Rabin here. Okay. I'm okay with that. I mean, they took 2 damage that they didn't have before. And we can still do what we were talking about. We can do Fleet for the Tracker. This time we'll do the Protector. I'm going to do it on the Fleet for the Tracker so that we don't have to worry about a potential like Avalanche right here. Or a Biofeast, getting rid of this unit. Biofeast here will still be kind of annoying though. I really want to draw into the rally, right? I think if we don't draw the rally, we're in a bad spot. So I'm definitely going to do the double Pell Cascade this turn to just take advantage of that at the moment. Now, opponent could go ahead and just Vengeance the Taric right now, which should be a problem. They're just going to Avalanche right now. Again, I think the double Pell Cascade is way more important than whatever the Protector is going to be, because that's the way that we're going to win this game. We're going to win this game by drawing to our rally. We get there. This goes up as well. We get double the draw. And the Taric is almost doubled up too, so the opponent has to actually be worried about that. For example, if they tap out of our way to kill the Taric next time, we might go ahead and just do it. Because we can do the rally on the Taric, right? I still have enough mana to summon another unit. The only concern here is that the Protector, because she only has 1 HP, she's kind of like a little bit too vulnerable. So I don't know if it's actually correct to do it if we only have the Protector. I need to see if I have any other unit that I can play instead. Now, our Taric is also going to be at 1 HP here, which is kind of scary, right? Very, very scary. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do like this, the Esmus first. Opponent could have the second Avalanche, it would be a problem. If the opponent just goes like this, am I scared? What am I scared of here? Let's go here. Opponent could have the third Rabin or could have the second Avalanche. Second Avalanche or just the bots. Okay, bots is pretty good. Bots is pretty good for them. So once again, we need one more unit to actually make this thing stay alive. Let's see. Bastion is really good. Bastion is really good. We'll go here.
You're Taric, the protector.
Climb well and
Again, this is kind of awkward now, right? Just Vengeance? Do we Bastion this? Because what opponent's trying to do here is make it so that we cannot, like, actually attack with Taric properly, like level Taric up, which makes a lot of sense. So I'm gonna go like this. I think I have to play it safe. We have ways to protect the Taric against a Battlefield. I have to play it safe. The moment the opponent does something like Feel the Rush and taps out of enough mana, we have the double combo. The only problem is not having the units to actually support Taric with. This is good. That's a good start. That's a good start. Hit that stairs. So he's just gonna deal 3 to everything. I'm gonna start with the spell shield, I think. Yeah, let's start with the spell shield. Let's start with the spell shield here, so that we can do the Targon's Blessing next turn. Because Taric is gonna level up right here, right? So because Taric is gonna level up, actually we can even do the rally right here instead if we wanted to. And the rally just wins the game, doesn't it? Yeah, the rally just wins the game. Because Taric is leveled up. So here we go. Here's the combo. So now because the opponent only has enough mana, I guess they could have Flash Freeze. Flash Freeze would be kind of annoying. Taric now is also leveled up, which means that he's invulnerable. Yeah, so the Flash Freeze could be annoying here because he's going to stop all the damage on Taric. But it has to be exactly Flash Freeze. Battle Freeze doesn't do it, and then they lose the game. There we go. So that's kind of how the matchup go against control. You just wait until they give you the option to actually be able to do double rally, and then they usually cannot do anything like that. So GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Trundle, Caitlyn, and this is going to be probably timelines, right? I'm 100% sure that it's probably going to be timelines. Kind of like the broken start. I think we can draw the spells later on. I don't want to have a hand where I have too many spells and not enough units, so we can start like this. But the Fleet Feather, Broadwind, we have Bright Steel. We get the Taric, so the Taric is going to be able to threaten a lot of stuff. Opponent usually wants to do the timelines on turn 1, so this is probably going to be a free attack. Okay, well, he's going to actually go ahead and do the Urchin, in which case I'm going to pass, because we can always just do the Sculpture to block the Urchin, and we also have Practice Protector for next turn. So I don't think we need to... Yeah, okay, well, this is fine. Now we just block here, right? If the opponent attacks the 3-1, we block here. That's better than having attacked last turn. And then we can do the Bright Steel and be able to actually get trades on both of them if the opponent gets greedy here. So if the opponent doesn't attack, okay, yeah, that's a good attack by them. That's a good attack by them, because if they don't attack there, all I do is just, you know, play the Bright Steel next turn and go from there. Now, this is a very good draw. This is better than having to do the Bright Steel right here. Now, opponent could have get excited. Opponent could have get excited right here. Doesn't have it, so I guess we just go ahead and do this. It's fine, let's go ahead and take the free trade, because this goes back to 3 HP anyways. Yeah, opponent obviously did it because they have the Caitlyn. Understandable. Caitlyn is not a concern for me. Caitlyn is not a concern for me, so... Go ahead, do the Sculpture. The second Broadwind. Well, we don't get Taric anymore. Okay, we still get the Taric. So we're still able to trade with his whole board. Like, our board looks actually super crazy good right now. Our board looks really good right now. I think Taric is worse than Architect. I think Taric is worse than the Architect. It's so tempting though to have the Taric and start working, but the fact that we also don't have any spells, it makes it a little bit more awkward to go for the Taric. So I think I'm just gonna go like this, do the second Architect, and we're gonna have a crazy good attack that the opponent cannot do anything about. They cannot even summon Trundle because the Trundle will die to the Architect into the Broadwind. This is such a good draw. This is such a good hand. I'm putting so much pressure on them. By doing the Bright Steel first, we prevent like a get excited, right? We can pull this one easily. Mystic Shot. A little bit too late. I never heard that quote. We are Demacia's unseen protectors. I guess that makes sense because they're creating like the Gallios and the Broadwinds to protect Demacia against like big threats, right? So they're using the Petricite, but nobody knows about them. That's kind of cool. So we always kill Caitlyn here. We can always kill this guy here, and we can go like this, and everything stays alive, and the opponent doesn't really have a good block with the baboon. Not only that, but this is dealing 6, this is dealing 4. He keeps both our units here alive. Yeah, he decided to block here. Blocking that 6 damage makes the most sense. And now, again, we do have 4 flash bombs, which is kind of annoying. But I don't know how big the flashes are. Now, the biggest thing here is very nice. Now, opponent only has 6 mana. If the opponent does very nice next turn, we do get punished. Do we lose the rally or the Taric? We lose the rally. Okay, so let's just do Poppy then. Losing the rally is huge because losing the rally means that the opponent will be able to just survive. I think opponent loses in the open attack if he doesn't do anything else.
Do I have to?
Why attack? The Broadwind can block that. So now they definitely lose the game, right? So now they 100% lose the game. Because we're gonna go... Oh, he was hoping that the flash bombs will hit me. But I don't think that's how that's gonna work. So this is lethal, right? Actually, we need to go like this. This pushes the most damage. Yeah, this pushes the most damage rate, like this. Yeah. Opponent will have to commit mana here to stop this. Very nice next turn. I don't think it's a big of a deal. Flash freeze doesn't stop the formidable units, so the flash freeze has to go on the Poppy or the Bright Steel. Because flash freeze, I think he just realized that the flash freeze will not stop this. So this is guaranteed 10 damage even through a flash freeze. I guess he could have the Mystic Shots to reduce the damage. Oh, in tune. Wow. Wow, in tune. I'm not sure why they gave us their 2-3 last turn. That was like a really big shot in the dark that I'm gonna pass. I don't need to summon anything else because opponent's gonna have to have very nice here. I guess they could have it that stairs. Doesn't have to be necessarily very nice. But if it's not very nice, we still win. And we also get our sculpture back. Right? And this should be game now. So we get our sculpture back. Now, I want to be able to summon as many units as possible. I can summon Sculpture, Bright Steel, and Taric, and that should be enough. This also comes back. This also comes back still having the Formidable, right? So yeah, so this is game right here. Because of the Taric, and we give it to get a full board. We just sacrifice the Broadwind into the stairs. Everything else is going to push the damage through. I guess we got Taric on the Bright Steel first so that we wouldn't take that 9 damage. Yeah, that probably was better than Taric. I forgot about his attack token. I forgot about his attack token, meaning that he was able to do that, right? But yeah, so we go like this. We go here, 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 and that's game. Because this still keeps the formidable. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Sivir Akshan. Targon though, instead of the Demacia. So Sivir Akshan Targon. I kind of like this Golden Aegis a lot. With Poppy and Broadwind on the field. But maybe it's a little bit risky. Okay, Broadwind plus Protector is really good though. Yeah, the Protector tends to be really good against another. I guess opponent probably has access to Quicksand though, which is kind of scary. So Quicksand is really scary here.
Sands beneath me.
At least we got to avoid the Rock Hopper, which is pretty nice. Do we give him the Fleet Feather for free?
We're not taking it. We're taking it back.
Do we give him the Fleet Feather for free? No, I think I'm gonna give him the Bright Sea Protector for free. I think the Fleet Feather could actually be pretty good. Oh wait, he's just gonna take. Wait, what? Wait, what? I don't understand that move. I really don't understand that move.
Wouldn't be a quest without
Now I have double challengers, so I'm able to pull your Vagabond and whatever unit you summon, which is gonna be Chip. So we'll go like this. We get to kill both your units. I guess you could have Quicksand here to stop this from doing any damage, and also have your Chip survive. But the early Quicksand I'm okay with, and now this becomes a 3-4 that you're gonna have a harder time dealing with. Spell Cascade. Okay, so just Spell Cascade. I also take that because he still keeps our Broadwind alive. We're gonna Esmus, and I guess we could rally as well, to be honest. And the rally will threaten. The rally will threaten the Poppy level up. If the opponent taps out of Rally Negation here, I think I like the rally. So if the opponent taps out of Rally Negation here, I think I like the rally. I'm gonna just Esmus first. See what they do. Okay, well, he decided not to do anything crazy, which makes sense. So we can go like this. That would allow us to kill this girl. But then we take a lot of damage from Chip. We take a lot of damage from Chip on the Poppy. Oh, he's gonna just go ahead and kill the Broadwind instead of killing the Poppy. Interesting. Why kill the Broadwind and not the Poppy? Why kill the Broadwind and not the Poppy? Kind of confused here.
It's made of sand. I can ride it.
I'm very, very confused here.
a little further. Bingo.
I think we just have to go for it, right? We have to have him have it. Like, if they have it, they have it. If they have the Rally Negation, we need to take it out right now. They don't have it, so we're able to just level up Poppy here, right? So they don't have the Rally Negation, which is crazy to me. So we level up Poppy.
All right. Time to
The Sculpture is always gonna die anyways, that's why I didn't care about giving him vulnerable. And I don't think the opponent ever wins this game anymore. They're getting hit by 7 plus 8 right here, plus another twist 10. They literally go down to 1. Even with blocking everything, they still go down to 1. So they had the second Shapestone. Why not kill the Poppy this turn when we attack? I'm so confused. They had double Shapestone. They could have killed both the Broadwind and the Poppy. I guess maybe they were playing around a sharp side. Maybe they were playing around a sharp side, but by playing around the sharp side, you end up just losing the game, because now you just lose to the Elusive and the Impacts. Sure. Heck, let's just do this. Let's just do this and call it a day. Like, what is the opponent gonna have here? Wind and Light? So, Wind and Light. Interesting. And then we just rally and win the game? Opponent cannot kill us this turn, no matter how much they attack with, especially because we can block everything that they do. Sure.
hope you're sturdy. Shield up.
And that's game. That's a big Esmus, by the way. Yeah. At least let us see the attack. GG's. GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Bard Teemo. So it's gonna be more like an aggressive type of deck. Obviously trying to rely on the shrooms. And just kind of using the PNC draw tools to kind of just put a lot of pressure on us. Now, we do get the Challenger right off the bat, which is pretty nice. So we can potentially challenge the Teemo, take it away. We have 2 Challengers. No Sharp Sight, right? So no Sharp Sight. So it's not like we can block the Teemo in case the opponent has a way to deal with the Challenger. Okay, well, ask and you shall receive, right? Ask and you shall receive. They always have Teemo on 1, so that's why, you know, I was saying it's going to happen regardless. We don't have the way to give this Challenger next turn, at least at the moment, unless we get a Bright Steel. Bright Steel? No, okay. So we'll go ahead and just attack here. Opponent never blocks. do we actually commit? Okay, I'm definitely gonna commit the sharp side. I was thinking, do we actually commit the sharp side? And I was thinking not, so that we could have enough mana for Pelt Cascade and Taric on turn 4. Actually, I don't think we commit the sharp side yet. I don't think we commit the sharp side. I think we just go like this. And then go Taric. And do Pelt Cascade. And yeah, we're gonna be obviously drawing into the shrooms. But I'm not too concerned about this at the moment. Okay, so opponent's gonna go ahead and just level up their Teemo. This is also kind of awkward here because now this unit becomes way too big. I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna pull the Teemo with the Protege. So I'm gonna pull the Teemo with the Protege so that we don't lose here to a Get Excited. Because if I do it the other way, opponent can counter this by doing a Get Excited and the Fleet Feather. By doing it this way, opponent's not able to kill the unit that's gonna kill Teemo, which is the big part here. We have sharp sides for any Teemo that comes after. That's why I didn't want to commit the sharp side last turn. Yeah, cool. And we still keep our whole units on the field. So we still keep our whole board. We can always sacrifice something into the Shump Wump. That's no problem. Let's go like this. This is kind of just completely slows down their turn, right? This completely slows down their turn, and now they're like, they can't even attack, right? If you do the Broadwind now, this is vulnerable to a Mystic. So I think what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do the Sojourners, and then have enough mana. Well, I guess it's just Poppy now. It's just Poppy now, right? Every single time. Have another attacker that we can attack with. Wow, that's a lot of... I guess we could have done the Broadwind, to be honest, since we're going to go for the Poppy. That would have given us the 3 challengers. So, it's kind of awkward, because we're going to lose our whole board here, right? So if we're going to lose our whole board, let's just keep the Poppy alive. Let's just keep the Poppy alive. We're gonna go like this. Go here. The Taric will die though. So the Taric will die. Everything else stays alive. And we start progressing the Poppy level up. We got another Poppy. We could commit the first sharp side right here to save the Taric. It might be worth it considering we have the Golden Ages. It might be worth it to keep that first Taric alive. I think it is. I think it is. Because we have access to Golden Ages, I think it's worth it to keep that first Taric alive. So now opponent's gonna have to have another Teemo. And we still have a second sharp side to punish that Teemo, right? And then next time we can use Golden Ages, have sharp side backup as well, so that the Taric doesn't actually die from the Golden Ages. And that will both level up the Poppy, and the Taric is also going to be invulnerable, right? So we're going to go ahead and do like this. Opponent's going to have to Mystic or Get Excited. Doesn't have it, so this should be game then. Yeah, so this is game. We go like this. We're going to get and pull here. We get the second rally. Poppy's going to level up. And this should be game, right? There shouldn't be a way for them to kill us. I mean, we have a lot of puff caps, but yeah. Unfortunately, you got hit by the double Taric. Double Taric rally, and we had the Poppy on the field. Yeah, cool. She is invulnerable already, right? Wait, why? A Sport Ally can take damage this round. The copy last, but already, right? Like, she should already be invulnerable. Why is it not showing anything? That was weird. Right? She should be invulnerable. Because I buffed it up with Taric this turn already. Yeah. Either way, it's GG anyways because of the impact and the opponent only having 2 blockers. But it's kind of weird that I didn't see like invulnerable, like the little effect animation shine on Taric or the Poppy on that turn. So GG's. So here we're gonna be going up against Lux Jayce, which is really scary for us because usually decks like the Demacia decks that can go bigger than us usually have a much better time against us because they're gonna have a lot more blockers that usually we don't have to deal with, right? Now, Poppy plus Protege is pretty nice as an early curve. And Pale Cascade as a backup to protect our Poppy against like a random Shock Blast. It's also kind of nice. However, again, the problem that I have is that Poppy's gonna get blocked pretty easily. And we don't have a way to block the Force Chief. That's actually super annoying here. That's actually super annoying that he gets the value from the Force Chief. We can do the Protege at least and just kill that Force Chief right now. Hopefully he doesn't have any other spell that he can use. We do have the Poppy. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just do this. That way he doesn't get value from this, at least, you know, because he really has full spell mana. We can Poppy into Brightsteel next turn, and that doesn't sound horrible. Because the Poppy will be able to like the Poppy will be able to buff the Protege so that you can, oh wow, okay, well he gets Jayce. So since the opponent gets the Jayce here, I don't think we can do that anymore. And he gets the Jayce Challenger. Pretty smart. I think I just pass. Yeah, opponent's always gonna pass back because they know that we have access to Poppy. But what I'm gonna do is that I'm actually gonna Brightsteel this Broadwind. I think playing Poppy at this point is gonna be a little bit too risky. Opponent could have access to a Shock Blast. Yeah, just gonna go like this, and I'm gonna Pale Cascade to kill that Jayce. The Jayce actually becomes really big threat. The Jayce actually becomes like a really big threat for us to deal with. So I'm actually always down to just kill this Jayce right now. But now the opponent also got Lutz, and because the opponent also got Lutz, we really have a really hard time making Poppy ever work here. Huh. This is going to be very difficult for Poppy to actually make sense. Yeah, and he's always gonna be able to level this up, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, he goes like this. Goes like this. That puts us in a really tough spot. We're gonna take a ton of damage here. Like a ton of damage. Even if we're able to summon Poppy right now, at this point, Poppy's not doing anything for us. At this point, Poppy's really not doing anything for us. He's gonna go ahead and just kill the sculpture, right? If he doesn't kill the sculpture, I'm okay with that. Okay, well, he went for the challenger, which is also makes sense. At least it means that the Poppy's not in range of a Shock Blast anymore. Which is still in range of a lot of things. So it doesn't even matter. I think it's Sojourners instead of the Broadwind, by the way. I guess I could have gone for the Broadwind, but I think so. I guess I could have gone Broadwind and Sojourners, right? Okay, well, I guess now we go for it, right? So now we can go Broadwind into second Poppy. Opponent obviously played around the fact of us not having another Poppy, which is completely fair, right? Having another Poppy is kind of something that you're not like playing around. So we can go like this. We can go here, kill this, call it a day. Force the opponent to have a sharp sight. Force the opponent to have the sharp sight. Oh, they just have a second Lutz. Okay. So they just have a second Lutz anyways. Get the laser. We still kill his whole board. The laser can kill Poppy, but we have another Poppy in our hand, right? We should have also attacked with the Sculpture, to be honest. We should have attacked with the Sculpture. We just missed 3 damage for no reason. Because we knew that the opponent was always blocking Poppy. So that they could do exactly what they did right now, right? They can laser the Poppy because the Poppy was at 5 HP. Alright. So now we go ahead and actually do the third Poppy. Make the opponent be like, what the heck, dude? You got all 3 Poppies. I said that he also got a Jayce and... He also had a Jayce and 2 Lutz, right? So I'm not too upset about it. Let's do this. At least the opponent cannot attack with Lutz here. Call it a day. Opponent gets 2 spells from the Financier. This is tough. I don't think there's any way for us to beat this game anymore. Opponent's at 20 HP, has a leveled up Lutz, 20 HP, and we literally have almost nothing of value in our hand. Has 2 spells created for Financier that are set cost, so they're able to summon another laser right here if they wanted to. I guess we can do the Architect and call it a day. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, let's just go ahead. Like, that's what I'm talking about, right? These big Demacia decks just have so many blockers for our small challengers that we're never actually able to establish a board. So GG's. So we go against the Aphelios matchup, right? Which is one of the most popular matchups that you're gonna run across in this meta. We need a lot of early blockers, and I think this is pretty decent. This is pretty decent because the Broadwind can get a lot of good trades. The Bright Steel obviously also kind of stalls their attack a little bit. We might just not take the trade here in turn 1 though, just so that we can take the trade with the... Okay, well, opponent doesn't even do anything for us. We pass here every time. So you... yeah, you always pass here because we want to do the Bright Steel. There we go. Opponent gives it to us. So now we take the Boom Ba Boom for free and still able to push 2 damage. Be my guess. I want to do the Broadwind and I want to do the Taric on turn 4. I think the Esmus is going to be a little bit too awkward to play. Well, now that we have the Protege, maybe we do Protege, Esmus, Broadwind. Oh, sorry. Protege, Broadwind, Esmus. If we have a really big board, how can the opponent deal with this? If our board is this big and the opponent cannot even attack here because we have a big blocker on the field, like at most they can only attack with the Daring Portal, yeah. Yeah, I think this is looking pretty bad already for them. Because if you're able to keep their board clear, there's almost nothing that they can do about it. And our board is just so huge at the moment. Like, so huge, as you can see here. Right? Okay, you get to kill the Esmus. We still get to kill all your units. Boom. Let's go here. Let's go here. Call that a day. So he was able to get rid of our Esmus, which is fine. Aphelios here is the only problem, really. Like, Aphelios here is the only thing that would annoy me. And the opponent didn't play Aphelios right now, which tells me that they probably don't have it. And now we can even do... Okay, we're just going to pass, because all our other units are more critical. Okay. Opponent got freaked out, so now we can just Taric, right? We can Taric and rally. Is it Taric and rally? Yeah, so is Taric and rally. So is Taric and rally, because this is going to let us attack 3 times this turn. And the opponent will not be able to do anything about it. It means we will have to sacrifice one of our challengers right here, which I think I'm completely okay with. So we can just go like this. Let's just go ahead and do like this. We're always sacrificing one of our challengers. Here we push 6 damage. Now we rally, and we can pull this with whichever unit has shield. Opponent's gonna have the stun. Wow. So if we have to play around the stun, let's say that they have access to the stun here. If we play around the stun, I still think I go for it. I still think I go for it. I force him to have the stun here. I force him to have the stun. So if they don't have the stun, we just win. If they have the stun, then they can stall us out. That's not a stun. So now we can just put the Golden Aegis here, right? And we can go like this. Pull this guy away. The only annoying part is not having a good blocker here. So what if we go like this? What if we go like this? So that we can like actually pull like everything. So if we go like this should be okay. Actually, let's go here. So let's go like this. That way this unit actually stays alive. We still kill both these other units. And we get another rally to finish up the game with, right? So opponent did not go for the stun. They still lose the whole board. We still got another rally to go along this turn. And keep our whole board open as well. And opponent's gonna go ahead and lose their buy here. Because the buy doesn't level up here because of the barrier. Well, I guess they don't lose her, huh? She's gonna stay at 1.
The sunbrock got me good.
So yeah, now we pull. Now we pull here. Well, I guess we don't get the... Yeah, we don't get the... we don't get the stuff, right? So if we don't want that buy to level up, we have to pull it with the Broadwind, right? So by pulling with the Broadwind, we stop the buy from leveling up. Because she's only going to hit for 9. Opponent lives at 2 HP. She's only going to hit for 9 here. So she doesn't level up. That stops 5 damage on the next turn. Opponent's going to have the Wind and Light, but I don't think the Wind and Light is still going to be enough to beat us. Just because of the fact that we also have Sharp Sight to protect against anything else that the opponent might have. Yeah, so it's going to be Wind and Light. This is going to be a bunch of Overwhelm. At most, that's only dealing 11 here. Then we just rally again, and we win the game. Well, I guess we're not winning just yet, actually. But Taric is going to level up too. And we're going to get rid of any unit that the opponent has right here.
I'll stop you.
2. If we go like this, we lose the barrier, right? I guess we're always losing the barrier. We could kill. We lose to the Get Excited if we get greedy. If we get greedy, we lose to the Get Excited. So I think we go like this. Actually, you know what we can do? Now that Taric level up, we just go like this. Clear his whole board. So, but yeah, I forgot about the Taric level up. Because Taric levels up, we can go like this and clear his whole board. Because Taric levels up, he always gets access to... Yeah, so that's the Get Excited. That's still not enough, because now he loses the game to the Broadwind, and that's game. Because of the Taric level up, he gets invulnerable. So he was, the opponent was hoping that we just didn't have any other units. Unfortunate for them, we have exactly the perfect unit that we need, which is a 2-drop, and we win the game here. Any one of our units gets damaged through, and that's game. They both also have invulnerable, so yeah. I'm glad I did the Sharp Sight first and pre-committed it before I committed my defense, my blocks, because I almost forgot about the fact that that Taric was gonna level up that turn. So GG's. Hey, welcome back everybody. Hope you enjoyed those games. I think we had some really good games today as well that we got to showcase. I think just gonna jump right to it. In terms of mulligan, I really like always keeping Sculpture if I can. I will keep one Esmos at least if I have like decent other units in my hand, like if I have other challengers. Otherwise, I won't keep him. And then Broadwind, Protege, or Poppy are really good. So really, I want to keep my challengers, right? Because this deck relies on playing on curve, you want to be able to keep an early curve. So you can keep stuff like Tracker, Sculpture, Broadwind, you know, Protege. I probably don't keep the Architect. I think the Architect is one of the ones that I kick away. And then Poppy, you start setting up yourself in a very good spot because you want to just be able to have units early on and not draw too many of your spells. Not that we play a lot of spells, we only play 12, but drawing a lot of spells early on, especially drawing multiple rallies, can slow you down a lot. So you always want to kick all your spells for the most part, and just kind of go more for like a unit heavy approach, especially getting early challengers as soon as possible. The Sculpture is just amazing because she can just pop up all your units. So yeah, that ends up being pretty nice. And then from there, you kind of just build up on your curve and just try to get a lot of value trades with your challengers from there. But anyways, enough about that. Hope you enjoyed the games today. As always, if you like the content, please remember to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Sirturmund. We stream 3 to 4 times a week. And you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again on Friday.